Chances are you've lost a lot of money in the altcoin space recently, and there's a very common reason for this that I don't think a lot of people have picked up on yet. What's up guys, it's Crypto Dave here at Top Tier Signals, and in this video I want to break down how the altcoin dynamics have changed in this market cycle compared to some of the previous market cycles that we've had before. We'll also talk about the common mistake that people are making and how you can avoid it. And if you like this type of discussion, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, click the little bell, you won't miss a single post. Without any further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump into the video. A very important dynamic that you need to be aware of during this cycle is that of traditional interest and monetary backing. The launch of the Bitcoin ETF was extremely successful. It led to the launch of the Ethereum ETF, as well as the speculation that we would have other altcoin ETFs or other sort of combination ETFs in the traditional space. And we now have rumors that we have a Litecoin filing, an XRP filing, and potentially a Solana ETF filing. And while this is all very positive stuff for the broader crypto space and for digital assets as a whole, as a concept, it means that there is a much higher demand for intrinsic value among these digital assets. Memes are great, pump and dumps are fun, all that good stuff, but the traditional world is only focused on altcoins that actually solve a real world problem in an effective and efficient way. And that's the reason that people invest in the first place. They see something that has a lot of intrinsic value, something that solves a problem very well, something that is groundbreaking and truly game-changing. And people speculate in the altcoin space all the time. This has been the name of the game ever since altcoins were a thing. The difference now is that we actually have traditional institutions and government taking action. So this speculation is no longer a guessing game. Now that we actually have the traditional world taking action and integrating itself with the digital asset space, we can see where real world interest actually lies. So all of this is to say that the altcoin space is no longer this speculative jungle where you get to blindly throw darts and hope that you land something big, but most people continue to treat it that way. And it's one thing to trade with leverage. We do that a lot in the server. We have premium analysts calling signals as we speak, but the difference is we're not approaching this space as if we can just buy and hold any asset, and as long as Bitcoin does well, then it's going to do well also. Beyond the need for intrinsic value, the additional dynamic are some of the macroeconomic and some of the external factors currently affecting markets that were very different in our last couple of cycles. See, here is the others ticker. This is going to take the entire cryptocurrency's market cap and exclude the top 10 coins, so it gives you a really great measure of the broader altcoin space. We had a very expansive cycle between 2015 and 2017, and the major driving factor here was that the ICO craze was taking place. So people were minting coins on chain. A lot of the ideas that have come into fruition today, such as DeFi, AI, gaming, were first introduced back in this cycle, and so the speculative wasteland could not be a better way to describe it. People were throwing darts and making money everywhere. Moving over to the 2020 and 2021 bull market, of course we had another expansive run, and this was mainly driven by mass monetary stimulus provided by major governments such as the United States when the COVID pandemic happened. We had a lot of very highly discounted assets and a major influx of money to all the people in the United States as well as other countries around the world. Too many people had too much money and not enough to do with that money. Moving a little closer and taking a look at our current cycle, some things are a little different. When it comes to liquidity and monetary stimulus, we are seeing the exact opposite. There are high interest rates in the United States as well as other major countries around the world. We see inflation being sticky in the States as well as elsewhere, and there's also a lot of political uncertainty. So these are not the times that encourage the most speculation. These are not the times that encourage people to go out and take excessive risk. It doesn't mean that crypto won't perform well. It doesn't mean that altcoins won't perform well. It simply means that you need to be more selective. You need to be more discretionary, and you need to actually start to ask the question of, does this altcoin solve a real problem? What are the tokenomics of the coin? What does the user base look like? And another really important question, does a chain actually need a coin? People are thirsty for airdrops. They're thirsty for this coin to launch and that coin to launch. Does a chain actually need a coin? I mean, take a look at Base, for example. Successful layer 2, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. You can pick your side all you want to, but it has navigated rather successfully without the issuance of a coin. And they've even said, we're not issuing a coin because we don't particularly need to. What's the solution to all this? How can we actually take advantage of the swings in the altcoin market? How can we spot the right narrative? Well, guys, I'd like to introduce you to the Altcoin Season Index. This is taking a look at the top 50 cryptocurrencies, comparing their performance to Bitcoin, and reflecting the percentage of those coins outperforming Bitcoin over 90 days. I know that was a mouthful, so play it back a second time if you need. We can see a very clear pattern between altcoin season and Bitcoin season and where you want to be allocating risk and where you want to be taking your profits. And generally we can see these multi-month swings where we have major outperformances in the altcoin space as well as major capitulations in the altcoin space. This is very important to understand because Bitcoin market cycles are known to take about 4 years, but these altcoin market cycles, these miniature bull and bear markets, take place over the course of just a couple of months. And if you haven't figured this out out by now, the downside lasts a lot longer than the upside. At this moment in time, we are primarily sidelined in cash, and if you want to find out where my entries are going to be over the coming weeks to months, you can join the Discord below. You'll get access to my calls as well as over 20 trading analysts between stocks, crypto, and Forex who are here to guide you through your trading journey as you learn to become a more profitable trader. So guys, I will see you in the Discord, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.